Hola, mommy. Welcome to Solid 100. I'm your girl, Lisa Soto. We are Theo-voning it today with the shades. Yeah, I didn't feel like wearing makeup, so sorry. Not sorry. Anyway, we're going to be talking about what are we talking about? We're going to be talking about if it ain't from God, I don't want it. Let me tell you something. Waiting on God for something may seem frustrating for you when you're believing for it. But if you end up receiving a counterfeit, like something that looks like something that you're believing for, but it's not really 100% what it is, it can really trip you up. And I'll tell you this for all of my singles out there, and if you're married too, you can get something out of this. When you're believing for a spouse, one of the things that I had done was I had written like 100 things of what I wanted in a spouse. Okay. And my ex-husband had almost all of those qualities with the exception of one thing. And that one thing turned out to be pretty important. And it was like tall, dark, and handsome. It was like that. But it wasn't what it said. It's what the meaning behind it was that I believe that it was going to be, it may have been somebody with like a Hispanic background. And it turned out that's actually a pretty important thing for me personally because we butt heads a lot culturally on a very broad things when it came to understanding things of the culture. And that it turned out to be something that was very important for me. Now, fast forward, divorced. He's a nice guy. He's a great guy. We're cordial. We co-parent well. 3 years in, and post-divorce, I've been single for 3 years. I've talked to a handful of people. Not that great. And I had been dabbling in some of the apps. Wasn't that fun. It wasn't that great. What I don't understand about the apps is like, why do you have to pay? Like, why do I have to pay to meet someone? I just think that's bizarre. It's weird. I mean, it's great business wise. I probably wish I would have thought of that, but like on the business side of things. But why do I have to? I'm the girl. I shouldn't have to pay to use the app. Do you know what I'm saying? Does this make sense? Anyway, it's a crap show on there, and some of them are good, some of them are okay, or some of them are not that great. And I say all that to say that I've been going deeper into the Lord with my time this summer. And I have a structure that I've been doing where I make sure I'm eating super clean. I'm in the gym focused. I'm walking a lot. I'm spending time with the Lord, which I feel like I need to do more of and just be inundated with the word. And spend time with more, like I'm out spending time with friends, which has been awesome. It's been so good. So one of the things that I've been doing is going back to audios, like relationship audios, dating audios, just to kind of prepare. Because I know it's coming, because if God doesn't put the desire inside of you, if he doesn't want you to have it. And so, I listened recently to this podcast on this girl about how she met her husband. And there were so many great nuggets in it in regards to like, just leaning into the Lord and being faithful with that. And, my antenna's up. Right? My antenna's up. I'm like, all right, Lord, like this is what I'm looking for. I was told to make another list and to make sure that the man to the T meets those requirements. I feel like every couple has different advice. So like the ones like make a list and the Lord will give you every single thing on that list. And then other people are like, you never know what the Lord's going to give you. Like everybody has different advice. And honestly, I don't want anything if I don't know I have to know 100% that it's from the Lord. Like my business, I know is from the Lord because I partner up with the publishing company that handles the publishing for one of the greatest ministries of all time. So I already know that's from the Lord. She reached out to me and said, the Holy Spirit told me to reach out to you. And when I learned who she was doing publishing for, I was like, that's a godsend. And it turns out that we're great friends. We have the same personalities. So anyway, I already know what it's like to be obedient to the Lord and to do things and to make sure I do things according to his will, and how much peace I can identify it by how much peace I receive from that. Do you know what I'm saying? So just because you can have it. So let's say, for example, today I was at the gym, right? And my antenna is up. I'm at the gym and I see a thing and I'm like, wow, Lord, that man is handsome. That's a handsome dude. And I kind of saw him looking at me and I was like, oh, he noticed me. But I tend to have I'm in the gym, I'm in and out, I'm sweating profusely like a pig, I'm lifting heavy. Oh, my face probably was like, don't talk to me. But I was like, okay, just look approachable, So I'm like trying to, hey, just trying to be cordial, trying to be looks like it's pleasant to be around me, but I'm really just trying to get through my workout, honestly. And so I catch him looking over and I'm just just being mad awkward because I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a long time. And so I'm heading out. I'm finished with my workout. I don't see him anywhere, but I'm like, oh, whatever. That was cute. And the whole time that I'm there, I'm thinking wow, Lord, that's exactly what I would want. I don't know anything about this man. I don't know if he's probably married. I have no idea. He's probably married, probably has a girlfriend. I don't know. He's probably not a Christian. And so in my mind, I have a specific criteria. It's not 50, but I have a handful of things that are non-negotiables for me. And so I also, in my mind, know that if it's not from the Lord, I don't want it. And if I'm not ready for it, don't bring it to me. Just burn out all the things that I need to burn off right now within my personality or my reaction or whatever it is that I need to work on. Get rid of that so that I can be the wife and the partner that I need to be for when I get married. So I'm trying not to get excited about I don't even know this person. I don't even know if they're a Christian, but I'm getting excited at the possibility. Now listen to this. So I'm on my way out and I remember the podcast that I had just listened to, and the girl was she was what did she say? It was so good. What did she say? Oh my gosh. She said that she had the same, what I was going through kind of was the same thing that she had gone through, where she was just kind of thinking about this dude. And then she was like, well, I don't even know if he's a Christian. And then she'd be like, no. You've dedicated your life to not date. She had dedicated her life to not date for the next 4 years. And when she made that decision, she met her husband a week later. So I was I kept playing ping pong in my mind, oh, he's really cute. And then I was just you know what? No, because this summer is your time with the Lord and you're pressing in. So no. And I'm having this back and forth. Oh, but it's really nice wouldn't it be nice to date? And then I'm like, no, don't do that, because you spent 11 years in turmoil, not turmoil completely, but you were disobedient to God the first time. Didn't you learn? If it's not from God, you don't want it. And so I'm going back and forth. And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. If it's not from the Lord, I don't want it, because I understand even if it looks counterfeit. Even if it's not remotely what I want, or if it looks like something I want and I decide to pursue it, and this could be with anything, I can run the risk of acquiring the spirit of stupor, a stupid spirit. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's when you entertain something long enough, it's almost as if the spirit, I don't know if it's real, but it's almost as if you get blinded. There's a spirit of stupid spirit. It's in the Bible, where you get blinded and you're not able to think clearly, or you're making excuses for people because you're thinking in your mind, well, I can't get everything, but this feels nice. And the reason why it feels nice is because you've spent a lot of time with that person, or developing that business idea, or in certain groups. And so you get comfortable compromising. The more you spend time entertaining whatever it is that you're entertaining. That is a door that the moment you start compromising, be like, it'll be nice to date. It would be nice to date. But if that guy had asked me out and then and my first question is, are you a Christian? And he would have been like, no, but like I'm working towards it. And I'd be like, okay, like he's working on it, and all in the name of me wanting something for myself instead of understanding that if God put that desire in me, it's because he has it for me already. It's getting prepared right now. And so I had to really take a look at, just because I can have it, it doesn't mean that God sent it. Some of the biggest mistakes that we make happen when we mistake opportunity for permission. I don't know about you, but I've prayed for something and have gotten what I wanted and then realized it wasn't what I needed. And it's not like God sent it. It's just that it was counterfeit. It wasn't something that I was prepared for. I've reached a place in my life where I'd rather wait on God's best than settle for something that only remotely looks good on the surface. Yeah, that man was super cute. And I had gone to the grocery store after, and I was like, I hope, and the grocery store is like right behind the gym. And I was like, I hope he pops up at the gym. I hope he pops up at the grocery store because, girl, no. And I had to keep telling myself, girl, no, God has somebody for you. And he'll approach you, no problem. He won't hesitate. That guy hesitated. Like I could tell, like I was walking out and he was coming, like there's a little cleaning station on this side and the door is here, and he was crossing to get to the cleaning station. And I was walking out and we kind of like went like this, and then like he got his cleaning stuff and I'm walking out and I could see him like kind of hesitate to like kind of talk. He wanted to talk and he didn't. And so I had to really be like, I was like, I fantasized that moment for a little bit, and then I realized, no, I need to be enamored with what God has for me. The enemy doesn't always show up as something bad. Sometimes he shows up as something good that arrived before God's timing. It looks good, it smells good, but is it the one that God has for me? Is that the business idea that I'm supposed to be pursuing? Is that the job I'm supposed to be taking? And I think that like there are a lot of things that look shiny and they feel good, but then at the end of the day, is it something that we truly wanted, or that we just kind of wanted in the moment out of like not waiting? Like I said yesterday, you put seed in the ground and then you're like, where is it? Excuse me. And you realize that the fruit, it takes a little bit of time to cultivate, but it's good fruit. And so I had to get into the mindset that I have to completely change the way I make decisions. If it's not from God, I don't want it. And I want it to be crystal clear. Whether it's a relationship, friendships, big major decisions, moving, learning to say no to what's not from God makes room for his best. And I only want God's best at this point in my life. And so should you. So should you. Not every good thing not everything is that you want is from God. Or maybe you're just not prepared for it and it comes prematurely. Not every open door should be walked through, and not every opportunity deserves a yes. Today, I want you to look at what it means to truly live by conviction. And if it's not from God, I don't want it. I don't want it. Have you ever gotten something that it was kind of like before you were supposed to get it, or you weren't ready for it at the time. I know, like, I wasn't ready to be married when I got married, even though I got married in my late 20s, but I wasn't married. I don't know what I was doing. I was not prepared. I was not ready at all. And I did it because the hype, everybody else was getting married and they were all meeting their life partners. And I'm like, well, I want to do that too. And this guy has most of the things that I want. But ultimately, long term, I knew that it's not what God wanted from me. Even though I tried my best to anoint it and bless it, and I tried to make it into something that I initially wanted, it just was never. People have free will. People can do what they want. And so let me encourage you. If you're waiting on something, if you're waiting on a relationship or waiting on something specifically, just lean into God. And when those times of like temptation come, like today for me, where I almost was like, maybe I should go up to him and be like, oh, is your name Carlos? Like, you know, like a bimbo. I had to wait on, thankfully I have enough word in me and enough experience in me to be like, to have that pull of like, no, that might not be from God. You don't know if that man's married. You don't know. No. Come back. And even though my flesh was going this way, I had my spirit take over and be like, you need to reel it in. You're here to work out. You're not here to chit chat with handsome men. You're here to work out, go home and go work, and then go lean into the Lord. I know the consequence of not waiting on the Lord, and it cost me 11 years of my life. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. If it ain't from the Lord, you don't want it. No, you don't want it. No. There's peace in surrender. There's a lot of peace in surrender and trusting God's timing when you're tempted to settle. I'm telling you this because I love you. And I want you to be solid in your walk with God. Whether you're waiting for something right now or you feel like you should have something already, God's got you. If he put the desire in you, it's because he wants you to have it. So let him prepare whatever that is for you, because it's going to be better than you could ever imagine. Glory. I love you, mommy. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.